Hey, I'm Riley, and this is my individual reflective analysis video. So for our assessment 2 for KKB380, we completed the 2-day bootcamp intensive. This was a really challenging experience, but also at the same time, really valuable in the insights that I was able to gain, both in a professional and personal manner. And this has really been directly facilitated by this explicit reflective process. So my goals for the boot camp involved being a good team member. I wanted to be able to support my team members in their own ideas, listen properly to my teammates, and to be able to offer my own constructive contributions through my key strengths. I feel though that I was only able to partly reach my goals during the boot camp. At the start of the experience, I think I was really well at collaborating with my team. I was a little nervous, but I think I was mostly be able to successfully support my teammates, and I felt useful in contributing to discussions, especially in the defining and empathizing stages without problem. I think at this stage, I realized this is where my strengths lie. I probably came to the understanding that I'm most passionate and insightful about getting to the core of an issue and really looking at a problem from multiple perspectives in a very human-centered approach. I found I was able to best perform and contribute when we're discussing these key issues and in figuring out outdoor rock climbers um, that they would want to feel safe and confident um, as one of their key issues, and figuring out how technology can connect people with community and how that's one of the most vital parts that we needed for our solution. I, however, found I didn't perform the way I wanted towards the end of the boot camp when we were creating our pitch presentation. I felt a bit lost and that maybe we didn't have the strongest vision or grasp on our solution, or at least had forgotten or muddled from these key issues that we had identified. So I felt a bit stuck and a bit useless and a bit underused in the making of our presentation. So I guess in this moment of being on edge, my decision was to not say anything to my teammates, to not communicate about how I was feeling. And I left feeling a little deflated by the end of the experience. I was disappointed in myself for not communicating properly and for not reaching the goals that I had set out from the beginning. So I guess I realized from this how important it was to me um, to achieve my goals and to communicate. And I realized this was a bit of a weakness of mine, or I guess an opportunity that I needed to work on so that I can improve on for future teams in uni and next semester, but also for beyond in my career after uni. I think since starting this unit and after the boot camp, I've really taken on the attitudes of perseverance and grit. And I really connected with the teachings of opportunity recognition. And I kind of like how this can shift our mindsets from instead of just seeing problems anywhere and all around us, we can instead shift to something more hopeful and actionable. And I find that really inspirational. So I think moving the project forward, I would definitely, after some tweaking, pitch the idea or try and connect with all trails and see about having it as an extension or add-on to their website since they already have the technology and market available that we would want to target. Um, I'd also like on a more personal level to see it down a more entrepreneurial, social entrepreneurial route. Since our outdoor rock climbing guide would be connecting people with the natural environment around us, I'd really like to see it help bring awareness to deforestation and destruction of native habitat around Australia and uses local area, and possibly even help bring raise donations for environmental organizations. Um, Another possible route is even bring more awareness and recognition of First Nations country in which each climbing site is found on, and building connections with local First Nations organizations in helping to protect and respect the sovereignty and custodianship each nation has over the lands on which these outdoor climbing sites are found. So overall, through this unit and through the 2-day intensive, I was really able to learn important insights as well as to clarify the gap in which how I currently operate within teams and in entrepreneurial spaces and where I'd like to see myself for the future. So I'm really grateful for this chance to be able to properly reflect on my experiences. Thank you.